Okay, 3H, here are the answers for the story of Quiche, the reading quiz. So we've read the story, and now we're going to look at the different things, so you can kind of go back and look over it. So Quiche is facing all the following problems at the beginning of the story, except which one? Okay, he is not given his fair share of food, which is true. He's not respected by the old hunters. That means he's true. His father was crushed by a polar bear. Yes, it was true, and his mother is sick. So D, in actual fact. So D means, in a sense, that he, at the beginning of the his mother is sick, is wrong, except, which means, okay, which one's wrong? His mother is sick. Which character trait does not apply to Quiche? He's timid, loyal, wise, and respectful. So let's think about the story. So, is he timid? Well, I don't think he is timid because he speaks in front of the elders when he shouldn't have that place to do so. Is he loyal? Well, he's definitely loyal to the tribe. I'm going to think about how he goes and gets meat for them and shares it out. Is he wise? Well, we know that by the end, because what he does, in a sense, is use his, in a sense, headcraft, which is to kind of, he uses the kind of the little whale bones trapped in the blubber to kind of kill the bear inside, and he can't do that. And is he respectful? Most definitely. He respects, in a sense, the kind of the customs of the bear. So number 2 would be A. He's timid. Okay, he's not timid. Which best explains why the women looked pityingly at Akiga in the following. Also, they were shaking of heads and prophetic mutterings, and women looked pityingly at Akiga. They think that Quiche disrespected the elders. They think that Quiche is going to die. They think that Akiga is at fault for Quiche's bad manners, and they think that Akiga's sickness will kill her son. Well, we know she's not sick, because we know that, so we can rule out D. Shaking their heads in prophetic mutterings, and women look pityingly at Akiga. They think that he disrespected the elders. Not necessarily. They think that Akiga is at fault for Quiche's bad manners. No, because that's not. He's not bad-mannered, so in a sense, it'll have to be C. They think that Quiche is going to die on the tundra. Which expresses how the men react to the success of Quiche's first son. They were happy and they shared his meat. They were angry that he left without permission. No. They were suspicious of his success, or they were regretful of how they acted. No. Well, they weren't regretful. They were kind of amazed, but then suspicious, because he'd done something that was really, really difficult. They were suspicious of his success. Good. Number 5. Which of the statements of how Quiche gains status in the village is false? Now we're looking for a false statement, not the true. Quiche distributes the meat fairly. Does he do that? Yes, he does. Does he rejoin the council? Does he hunt alone? Yes, he does. And does he go on many successful hunts? Yes, he does. So the last one, this one here, number 5, would be B. Quiche asked to withdraw the council, because remember he said he wouldn't do that. Then number 6. Which conclusion is most logical when comparing Quiche's new igloo with that of Chief Closhquan's? Quiche is more important to the tribe than Closhquan. Quiche is equal importance to Closhquan to the tribe. Quiche is less important to the tribe than Closhquan, or Quiche is of no importance to the tribe. Okay? So the new igloo to that of Chief Closhquan's, in a sense, it's bigger, it holds more people. In a sense, he's more important. Okay? Because at the end of the day, Quiche is bringing in much more than he, much more meat than he is giving out. Which figurative language technique is used the following? How dost thou know that witchcraft be concerned, or dost thou guess in the dark? Is it a metaphor, a hyperbole, onomatopoeia, or simile? Concerned, or dost thou guess in the dark? Guess in the dark. What would that be? Guess in the dark. Hyperbole. Personification. No, wouldn't be personification. Would it be metaphor? Could be. Hyperbole. Onomatopoeia. Not onomatopoeia. Simile. Does it have like? No, hyperbole. I reckon it has to be metaphor. Alright. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Which of the following is not an effect of Keesh's success? Jalop's tribesmen accuse him of witchcraft. They do. So B. Akiga becomes well respected amongst the women. That's true. Men from the village spy on Keesh. That's true. And Gluck attempts to poison Keesh. Okay. No, he doesn't. Why would he attempt to poison the one person who's bringing in the most amount of food? Which best explains how Keesh is able to hunt so many bears by himself? Keesh is protected by his father's spirit. Keesh is stronger than the bears. Keesh outsmarts the bears, or Keesh uses witchcraft. Well, we know it's not witchcraft, and we know he doesn't have his father's spirit. He's not stronger than the bears. It has to be C. He outsmarts the bears. Number 10. Which adage expresses a theme in the story? A watch pot never boils. Two wrongs don't make a right. Beggars can't be choosers. Work smarter, not harder. There we are. Work harder, not smarter. And that's what you need to do, 3H, when you're working. Okay, answer the following questions, sentences on a separate piece of paper. What can readers learn from this text? Put the lesson to the story in your own words and explain how the text teaches readers this lesson. Be sure to use the text to support your response. Now, what you can do with that, again, is kind of, I would say, maybe take a picture of that and upload it onto GrammarNet. So what I'll do, I'll set it up so that you can upload this onto GrammarNet so that you can show you can answer that. And we're going to put that as your work today.